Okay, in early stage performance training, early stage rehabilitation, you'll often see people using static stability techniques, often called core stability techniques. And they may look a little like this, where we're controlling our pelvic tilt and maybe adding a peripheral movement to it. But I think there's value in that. There has to be a starting point with our core or dynamic stability training. But then we have to move on, because in real-time function, the pelvis moves in 3 planes of motion. It's, well, I call it, it's flying. It's flying in space, it's moving in space. But we need to know and learn and train how to control that. Now I'm going to show you a real simple technique. It's a 3-dimensional pelvic dynamic stability training technique. Great for performance, great for rehab. And we start off in a traditional sit-up position. So you know this is a sit-up, or we're going to 3-dimensionalize this sit-up. It's going to look like this. This is stage 1. Now, I want you to fix something directly above your head. We don't want a curly sit-up, we want a hover sit-up. So you come up as a unit, hover. Now you're going to go through this position in 3 planes of motion. It's going to be up and down 3 times, side to side, 3 pairs, and then round and around, 3 pairs. And that's the crux of our technique. We're always going to use this 3 pairs technique, and we're going to do it 3 times. So I'd ask you to do it again. Up, go through there, 3 pairs, side to side, big sweeping movements, 3 pairs. Now exaggerate the rotation. 3 pairs. Now we're ready to move on. Next position. Up into this crook line position. Good strong glutes. High raise. Now, same technique. Up and down. 3 pairs. Control. Side to side. It's a gliding movement. 3 pairs. Control. And now, axial rotation of the spine. Axial rotation. Not this. Axial rotation of the spine. Control it. 3 pairs. Then you can go down. You go back up again. Up and down. 3 pairs. Side to side. Bouncy look. 3 pairs and then round and around. 3 pairs. And you do that 3 times. Now, if you're an athlete, you're going to want to do that on 1 leg. So, up into this position. Femur in line. Up and down. I'm using my glute. 3 pairs. Side to side. Bit more control. 3 pairs and round and round. 3 pairs. Now, next position. Press up. Traditional press up position. Quite wide feet, almost wide of the mat. Strong position held, up and down. It's bouncing. 3 pairs, side to side. Still bouncing. It's dynamic. 3 pairs, now round and around. Active feet. 3 pairs. And you do that 3 times. And of course, if you want to try, 1 leg. Centralise that leg. Bounce. Now I'm really working my left pelvic stability. Bounce. Frontal plane. And round. Now, that's all been downstairs dominant. Let's put a little bit of upstairs in there. So, still in that press up position, I could reach, reach, reach. Still 3 planes. Reach. Okay, I'm sort of bouncing into that movement. May go with resistance. Good. I'm ready to move on. Next position, plank. Forearm plank. Support. Fairly wide feet. Go through the same routine. Up and down. Side to side. 3 pairs. Round and around. 3 pairs. And of course you'll be saying, let's do that on 1 leg. So, 1 leg. Same technique. Getting hard now. Side to side. I'm fatiguing a little bit, but it's good. And of course, back upstairs. Same technique. Here we go. Reach, 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 resistance. Reach, 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 reach. Now, let's make it frontal plane. Let's get these quadratus lumborum and the lateral chains working through the pelvis. Here we go. Strong side bridge position. Hold that side bridge, forwards and backwards. 3 pairs, up and down. 3 pairs, round and around. 3 pairs. Do that 3 times, then add the upstairs component. It's reaches again. Reach over, reach forward, reach under, reach above. Reach over, reach forward, reach under, reach above. And I'm about done. So, simple exercises, 3-dimensionalised by using quite a fluent, flowing movement directed through the pelvis, but at all times under control. Please visit physical-solutions.co.uk and you'll find these techniques in the functional training resource.